super surprise, I'm here again, and you thought I'm leaving you alone. No way. I actually wanted to stop the challenge then, and I didn't want to continue the challenge, and I am not continuing the challenge, don't worry. But here is what happened. When we were done with the challenge yesterday, I had a dream. And the dream was that you woke up today and you are frantically looking at Facebook, looking for some post from me, and then there's nothing from me because you are so used to it for the last 5 weeks. So I thought, let me post something. Okay, I know I am self-boasting, I am boasting myself, but I really was myself looking at Facebook too honestly, looking for more comments and stuff from you. So what I thought is I'll share some more experiences with you. So I'm going to be here with you this week as well, and this is going to be a different week for you. Okay, so before I tell you why I am back here and before I tell you what we are going to do in this week, let me share a small story with you that happened with me when I had taken up a challenge like this. So this is sometime in 2016. I had a few free days in my life, and like all other people, like most of you who sometime in your life thought of waking up before sunrise every day or waking up early and doing exercise every day. So I also had thought of something like this. Now somewhere I had read that 21 days if you do something continuously, it becomes your habit. So I thought, let me also do this. If somehow I could manage 21 days, then this will become my habit. I'll wake up early. And you know what happened? I actually did it. I actually decided, okay, it doesn't matter if I don't sleep enough for 21 days, I'm not going to die. It's going to be a little bit of here or there, but I'm not going to die, right? So I thought, let me take this as a challenge. I would wake up and straight away go under the shower. So I'd set an alarm at 4:30 a.m. As the alarm rings, I kind of programmed myself to just get up and go under the shower. To the extent that in the night before sleeping, I would change the tap settings so that it directly starts on the shower. It won't start in the tap. I didn't want to take any effort because that would make me feel like 5 more minutes of snoozing, right? So I straight away went under the shower, didn't even change my clothes. I did that for 21 days so that it becomes my habit. So wake up straight under the shower, take a bath, and then everything else. Then I did exercise, I did yoga, I did a little bit of reading, and I did this, trust me, for straight 21 days. At the 21st day, I was so happy because I thought I have created a habit. I thought I have made it. Now automatically I will wake up every day at 4:30 a.m. Guess what happened on the 22nd day and the 23rd day? Guess what happened? I slept like a dog. I slept crazy. I slept for like 15-16 hours. And my body was catching up on all the sleep. And then from 24th day, I was back to my normal, waking up late or other stuff. And then I was wondering what happened. I did it for 21 days. How come this didn't become my habit? After a few more ways of looking into myself, few more ways of analyzing the situation, a little bit more reading about habits, I realized I had set the wrong goal. I had set the goal that I will wake up for 21 days. And I programmed my mind to do that, and I did wake up for 21 days. After 21 days, my mind said, goal achieved, challenge over, back to normal. And I was like, oh my God, that was such a wonderful way of tricking myself. And then I realized this needs to change. Then I realized I need to do something different about it, and I found out different ways of doing this. The reason I am giving you these stories, my friend, is because it might happen with you right after this challenge. You might have set a goal to complete the reading challenge. You might have read all the 4 books and that extra book, the book that you have already read, through the challenge, and you might now get tricked that, okay, challenge over, reading over. I don't want you to fall in that. I want to make sure that you are never in that trap and you are continuing with your reading. And that's why I came back with this thought in mind, that this challenge over should not become a trap for you. It should not become a small phase of life where you read and then you are back to normal. I want this reading to continue. So I thought I'll come back and I'll share this entire experience with you, just to push you a little bit further outside that comfort zone so that your reading continues even when the challenge is over. So here's what's going to happen. I'll now be here with you for this week as well. And this will be a different week. You're not reading any book in this week. Okay? However, we are going to do something different. Every day of the week you are going to go back to review the book that you have already read in the challenge. Every day we will be reviewing one book. I will tell you how to review it, fine, and I will give you some additional ideas, additional knowledge, additional methods of reading as the week goes by, and then in a few days we will really conclude this entire process. So although the challenge is over, the fruits of the challenge will start now, and I do not want to see you falling in a situation where you did all the effort, you plowed the ground, you sowed the seeds, you watered the tree, you let the tree grow, and now when it is time to take the fruits, you are not there, right. I want you to be around now to enjoy the fruits as well, to continue your reading. Okay. So here's what I want you to do. Take your first book, the book that you had already read, you know, the book that you took in the pre-training week, the book that you had already read, fine. You might have read that book again in that week. So go through that book, review that book. If you made a mind map, review the mind map as well. If you have shared that knowledge with other people, get in touch with them again, see what they are feeling about the book. If you have shared the book to somebody, call up that person, ask him, when can we have a discussion about this book, right. And if you have chosen something to implement from the book, what's stopping you from that implementation? Are you implementing it? How's the fruits of that implementation? Whatever you learned from that book, how is that going, right. So that all I want you to think about today, just for your first book, fine, and consider and little bit ponder on the story that I told you. Can your mind trick you that challenge over means reading over, just like it tricked you when you got educated, right. After education, many of you got tricked, education over, learning over. I got my degree or post graduation or whatever, learning over, reading over, fine. You might have got tricked then. I do not want you to be tricked this time. I want to ensure that you are continuing on your learning journey, fine. Okay. So review the book that you have already read, check if your implementation is on track from that book, and I will see you again tomorrow in another video.